So, for the past couple of weeks, I've been a little AFK. Been dealing with... I don't even know what I've been dealing with. I've been depressed. I've been very, very, incredibly, melancholically depressed. And if that's an oxymoron, it's a strong, justifiable oxymoron. Melancholy and depression, but whatever, that's not the point. It's kind of been where I've been for the past 10 days. Haven't wanted to do videos, haven't wanted to do reviews, or even get out of bed. I've spent most of the past 2 weeks in bed, sleeping, or just laying there playing the Fallout app, which is actually pretty fun. If I was out of bed, it was in the middle of the night to play WoW or play Witcher 3 or Batman Arkham Knight, which I beat recently, both of them. So talk about that later. But I have not had the will or the motivation to do anything until today. And by today I mean Sunday, because that's when I'm filming this video, but it'll go up on Monday, which will be your today. But my today is Sunday. But anyway, why have I been feeling this way? Well, first off, I'm like 99.8% positive it had to do with Father's Day just happening a couple weeks ago. I was kind of expecting it to not be a great day, and I guess I don't know, because the day itself wasn't that bad. I went and had lunch with some friends, and it was very not Father's Day. It was just a regular day, and that was nice. But afterwards, I just shut down. And even before Father's Day, I was shutting down. Like I had to make myself get out of bed just to go hang out with my friends that day. And then afterwards, I didn't live. And, I mean, I miss my dad. You know, we didn't always get along. We fought more often than not, but, I mean, I loved my dad. I miss my dad. So that's one reason, probably, for my depression. The other reason is kind of has to do with these videos and everything I've been doing. When I started this, I was doing them for me. I was doing them so I had something to do, so I had something to focus on, and for me, they've snowballed into this bigger thing. And now I'm trying to do a lot more things. I'm trying to run the Southern Geek Network. I'm looking into starting some more stuff with that. I'm writing reviews, and I've become more and more and more focused on my view counts and my subscriptions and my comments, and am I getting them, and people watching this, or people liking this. What can I do to make this better? How can I get more people's attention? And I've stopped making all of these things for me, and I'm now making them for you. Well, not you specific. Well, I guess you specifically, but I'm making them for other people, and I'm trying to figure out what they would like. And that's kind of driving me insane. And I've done this before with things, like I play World of Warcraft, and a long time ago, I started to really worry about my actual game performance, and I got the recount add-on mod thing, and it told me what DPS was, and my DPS sucked. And I had statistical figures showing me that, Trey, you suck. And that made me really depressed when I stopped playing WoW. And I came back a little while after that, and I got rid of the add-on, and I started having fun with WoW again. And that's something that I need to do with these videos and with these reviews and with everything I'm doing with this, that I need to stop focusing on the numbers, stop focusing on what other people think, and focus on what I want to do and the things that I want to do. And that's going to be difficult. But why am I sitting here today, of all days, making a new video, wearing pants, out of bed. I actually, last night was the first night in a while where I actually got a decent amount of sleep. I wasn't up all night tossing and turning or playing on my phone or watching TV or whatever. I actually slept, and I think that a lot of thanks for that goes to Neil Gaiman. It's very rare for me to pick up a book just because it's written by this author. Like, I wouldn't pick up a book by J.K. Rowling that wasn't Harry Potter without knowing more about the book. Like, I wouldn't just see, oh, J.K. Rowling wrote this book, I'm going to read it, or George R.R. Martin. I wouldn't just read a book because he wrote it. I would need to, what's the book about? What are other people's, how's the reception been on this book? What's, am I going to be interested in this book? Neil Gaiman is the exception to that. Every book I have ever picked up by Neil Gaiman I have loved, with the exception of Anansi Boys, but I really want to give that a second chance. So when I saw this collection of short stories, I was like, oh, absolutely, I'm going to buy it. So I bought it and I read it. And I rarely ever read the introductions to books because again, I don't read the book for the author, I read the book for the story. And, I'll like that author because they wrote this story, but unless it's like in an interview or in, some commentary that's away from the book, I'm not really interested in what they have to say outside of the story. I want to hear what they have to say in the story. But for whatever reason, I read the introduction for this book. There are things in this book, as in life, that might upset you. There is death and pain in here, tears and discomfort, violence of all kinds, cruelty, even abuse. There is kindness, too, I hope, sometimes. I couldn't even tell you why those couple sentences impacted me so much, but when I read them last night, I started crying. Could not tell you why. I think it was just something I needed to hear. I don't know. But I woke up this morning after reading a little bit of the book, after reading that, and I woke up this morning and I felt good. For the first time in a couple weeks, I feel like I can get my shit together. And I want to hold on to that feeling. I want to keep that feeling. I want to keep feeling like I can get my shit together. I guess I'm back. Making videos, writing reviews, doing gameplay videos. I need to make sure I keep in mind that I'm doing all of these things for me. I'm making these videos and commentary because it's things that I want to talk about and things that I want to express. I'm writing these reviews for TV shows that I want to watch and TV shows I want to think about, and because I love writing. And I'm doing these gameplay videos because I love the stories that you get to experience in video games and that you get to actually live these stories, and I love that. And I'm really looking forward to editing together the story of Witcher 3 for me to watch. And if everyone else watches my videos or reads my reviews or does whatever, checks out whatever, then that's great. But ultimately, this is for me. If you enjoy what I'm doing too, that's great too. If not, there are so many other YouTubers out there that you may like more than me. So please go check them out if my stuff isn't to your liking, because from now on I'm going to do my best to not focus so much on what your liking is, but what my liking is. Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. As this is a video in June, I am giving away Funko figures, so pretty sure this will be the last video in June because because the next video would be in July. So comment on this video and any other video in June that I've put out for a chance to win a Tyrion Lannister Funko figure. Leave a comment, enter for a chance to win. I want to thank Neil Gaiman for giving me the first step to getting out of my rut that I've been in. I want to thank my friend Candace for selling me this book. I want to thank my friends for reaching out and talking to me during this time. And I want to thank my friends for taking me out to lunch during Father's Day. They know who they are, and I just want to say that I love them very much, and they mean the world to me, as do all my friends, and as does Neil Gaiman, for that matter. So, if you have any thoughts, let me know what you think in the comments, or don't. whatever, it's okay. But you can but if you want to, you can like the video, you can share the video around, and you can subscribe to my channel so you can geek out some more. But until then, thanks for watching. So Captain America, Thor, Hulk.